The Frighteners. Rated R. Starts Friday.
When it comes to the music of the 90s, anything goes.
Right here, right now.
Music today is everywhere. No need to label it. If it's good, we'll play it.
That's why we got Living in the 90s. 2.5 hours of the coolest songs on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes.
Check it out.
You can't touch this.
There's only one thing left to say about living in the 90s.
You're unbelievable.
To order, call the number on your screen or send check or money order. 2 CDs, $26.99. 2 cassettes, $21.99. Rush delivery available. Living in the 90s is not sold in stores.
A true cockroach never gives up. They can stop us, they can pop us, but they'll never, ever stop us. Someday, that great H-bomb's gonna drop, and we'll have the whole planet to ourselves.
Welcome back, everybody, to MTV Unbugged, the Joe's Apartment movie special. I am Jerry O'Connell, here with my co-stars in the film, Ralph and Rodney Roach.
This place reminds me of the Roach TV studio.
Ah, Roach TV.
Takes you back, don't it?
Mm-hmm. There are so many Roaches in New York City, they have their own public access channel.
And you can check it out in MTV's first feature film, Joe's Apartment. Ka-ching!
In fact, there was so much Roach TV, we couldn't fit it all in the film. Here is a clip from Roach TV that you can only see on MTV Unbugged.
Like sewage through a cesspool, time moves on inexorably as the dumpster rots. As the dumpster rots.
I can't wait to have Jeffrey's children. Thousands and thousands of them.
Amy, Jeffrey's been squished.
I always cry at weddings.
Comments like that really burn me. Well then, I propose a toast. Yeah, down with humans. Down with humans.
You know, Roaches getting back at their human oppressors can get pretty ugly.
Not as ugly as Rodney and that inflatable roach. Or Ralph and his 3 right hands.
Well, why don't we let the home viewer decide? Let's take a look at Roaches getting medieval on some human ass.
Roll 'em, Smokey. Roll 'em. The X-Files, 1995. Renegade robot roaches from outer space. Mind if we drop in? He's getting all choked up. He's smug, he can't breathe, and he's covered in roaches. Ride him, horsey. Crawl like a roach, fat man. Bowling shirt from hell. Bug, 1975. Genetically mutated offspring of roaches and firebugs. Ugly little suckers, ain't they? Bugs away! Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Hello. 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 Free parking. Feel the burn, baby. Hey, I'm not done yet. I thought this was all you can eat. Oh, man, that pirate look is so 75. I'm melting! Oh, what a world, what a world. Back to Creepshow, 1982. Larry's got a Magic Fingers mattress.
I hope you die.
I hope he dies, too.
Oh, you.
Yeah. Nice graphic, dude. Orgy. It's the Million Roach March. Get him, boys, get him. The party line is bugged. Hasta la vista, baby. Revenge! Fart hat's coming.
Fortunately for us, Roach-human relations have come a long way over the years.
Although sometimes a roach has gotta do what a roach has gotta do. Like the scene in Joe's Apartment when we kicked your sorry ass. Remember, Jerry?
Hey, wait a minute. I thought we weren't going to show that.
Roll that clip. Roll the clip.
Damn you little sons of bitches! Get the hell out of my apartment!
Oh, listen to that. Your apartment? I believe we were here first. We'll be here last, too. We got a long-time lease on this planet. Roaches will be crawling on a daisy popping out of the last rotting human corpse.
God, you're disgusting.
Oh, like you humans are any kind of f***ing prize. What makes you so much better than us, huh? War. Pollution. New age music. I suppose those things are awful. No hard feelings, right, Jerry? Yeah, after all, it's just a movie.
Well, what goes around comes around. Karma, fellas. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing in there?
We're working on our bass pan, you weenie.
You know, for Bugs, you guys definitely lived the life.
We should. We spent years slumming in music videos. It was all we could do to put filth on the table.
Hey, well, this being MTV and all, we should show some examples of your fine work in music videos.
I hope it's not that disgusting Olivia Newton-John video. First up is EMF's Live. It had to be filmed in England. British folks seem to be so polite and gentle, eh, what? But it's the only friggin' country where the barbaric practice of roach racing still exists. Roachploitation at its worst. Yeah, things got a little rough there on the set. The horror of it all makes my mid-gut tingle. It's Juliana Hatfield. I see you too, Juliana. This video was actually fun. Yeah, we got to jam with the band. The only bad part was her minty fresh breath. Only fit for human consumption. This is Bobby Jimmy and the Creepers with a song parody called Roaches. It's the only video devoted solely to the roach. Yeah, check out the really cheesy effect called Roach-O-Vision. But what was particularly demeaning was dressing up in these ridiculous clay outfits. Is that a Stonehenge made out of green peppers? Trent! Nin! 9-inch nails! Trent is God! I didn't like that monkey. This little piggy went to hell. Nothing like raw meat as both prop and catering. And for those who wondered what the hell happened to Urkel, Soundgarden, best music video of 1994. A subtle aspect of this award-winning piece is the magical roaches, who, after being tortured, evolved into magical butterflies that turn the evil fat kids into an old lady on a swing and a portly ballerina in a pink tutu. Matthew Sweet, time capsule. By this time, we were so popular, we could walk all over the talent. And they loved it. It was sort of a roach empowerment video. He was definitely into some S&M.
Looked like you fellas enjoyed tying up Matthew Sweet.
What two roaches do in the privacy of their own dumpster is their own damn business. Yes, Jerry only likes those artsy-fartsy videos with culture. Word.
All right, stick around, because coming up, we've got cameos from
Ricky Lake.
and Freddy Cougar.
What? A kitty cat rodeo. First, take a look at the indelible mark we roaches have left on the literary world. Oh, I love the smell of Kafka in the morning.
As Gregor Samsa awoke one morning from uneasy dreams, he found himself transformed in his bed into a gigantic insect. He was lying on his hard, as it were, armor-plated back. And when he lifted his head a little, he could see his dome-like brown belly divided into stiff, arched segments, on top of which the bedquilt could hardly keep in position and was about to slide off completely. His numerous legs, which were pitifully thin compared to the rest of his bulk, waved helplessly before his eyes. What has happened to me, he thought. It was no dream.
As I awoke one morning, I found myself transformed into a gigantic cockroach. And the weird part was, no one noticed, because I was living in an apartment in New York's East Village. This was no dream. This was a contest.
Joe's apartment is getting a brand new tenant, and it could be you. You can win a one-year lease to an East Village apartment, just like the one in MTV's new movie, Joe's Apartment. You know, the movie that stars 10,000 singing cockroaches, plus a guy named Joe. Live where the action is, surrounded by all the punkers, poets, and panhandlers that make New York such a magical town. We'll throw in a maid, an exterminator, and $10,000 in moving costs. Just call 1-900-786-2345. It'll cost you 95 cents. Or send your name, age, and address on a postcard to Joe's Apartment Contest, P.O. Box 899, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. Then get ready for culture, because your new digs will be crawling with it.
I wonder what these feelers do.
Damage this hair? Don't even think about it. Protect it from the start with Vidal Sassoon shampoos and conditioners. They help protect each strand to its cuticle edge. The Sassoon System, professional care for your hair.
In this world, there are ordinary combo meals
And then there are extreme combos. Taco Bell introduces $1.99 extreme value combos. 4 new meals like 3 tacos and a drink, each a buck less than some burger combo. So you can buy something you really need, like more pads. $1.99 extreme value combos.
Mug root beer. The foam goes straight to your brain.
It's sick. It's twisted.
It's MTV's first movie. This summer, spend the night at Joe's apartment. Sex, bugs, and rock and roll.
I gotta get out of here.
Joe's Apartment, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 26th at a theater near you.
It's here, at last. A contact lens for people who thought they couldn't wear contacts. A contact lens that lets your eyes receive more of what they need most. Oxygen.
Introducing Envision. It isn't like ordinary hard or soft contacts. It's made of a new material that allows plenty of oxygen to enter your cornea, so your eyes can breathe easier, with less irritation and discomfort. Envision can be worn by just about anyone, even people with sensitive eyes, drier eyes, astigmatism. Envision has an ultra-smooth surface, so it's much easier to clean than a soft lens, and much easier to handle, too. Open your eyes to Envision.
Call now for your free information kit about the contact lens for people who thought they couldn't wear contacts. Call 1-800-860-1147 or ask your eye care professional about Boston Envision.
Hi, I'm Kurt Loder with an MTV News Brief. On Wednesday, the Smashing Pumpkins fired their drummer, Jimmy Chamberlain, who was with keyboardist Jonathan Melvoin when he took a fatal heroin overdose last Friday. Chamberlain was subsequently charged with drug possession. In a statement, the Pumpkins said, quote, "For 9 years, we have battled with Jimmy's struggles with the insidious disease of drug and alcohol addiction. It has nearly destroyed everything we are and stand for." The band plans to find a new drummer and finish its currently suspended tour. That's the news for now. Stay tuned for more throughout the day here on MTV.
Hey, where you going? Don't do it, don't do it. There'll be hell to pay.
Welcome back to MTV Unbugged, the Joe's Apartment movie special. I'm Jerry O'Connell here with Ralph and Rodney Roach, who co-star with me in MTV's first ever feature film. Like most big movies, Joe's Apartment arrives with its own line of officially licensed merchandise.
Achoo!
As you can see here, we've got t-shirts. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Hats. Beautiful. Look at this. Little roach on the front. Joe's Apartment. Mugs. Look how cute. And trading cards you can collect and swap with your buddies.
Hey, Jerry. Over here.
Guys, I'm shamelessly hawking Joe's Apartment memorabilia here.
We worked out a side deal of our own.
You guys have merchandise?
Merchandise! Ka-ching! We needed a piece of the action. Yeah, I got a wife and 30,000 kids to feed.
What the hell is this?
That's one of our Ralph and Rodney action figures made right here in the good old US of A. Yeah, screw you, Kathy Lee. And Cody, too. What kid wouldn't want to wake up Christmas morning to find that under his sink?
Wait, guys, maybe this is some bizarre oversight, but I don't see any action figure of me.
Stand by me, Jerry. That's no oversight.
That hurts, guys.
Cheer up, Jerry, and have a bite of our latest product, the Roach Smiley Meal. Available at your finer fast food restaurants everywhere.
Oh, guys, listen, okay? No one is going to buy a meal that's inside of a giant roach.
Oh, but they'll eat out of Babe the Pig or Quasimodo.
All right, enough. Let's talk about the Golden Roach Award.
You mean the highest honor a roach can bestow upon the cinematic world?
The same.
We brought some clips. This first one received the Golden Roach for best transformation of a human into a bug. The Applegates, 1989. Hey, it's the guy with the electric car. I hear he's got the biggest feet in Hollywood. You know what they say about that. I hope it doesn't give him a swelled head. Whoa, heavy-duty motorcycle, man. They're bugging out. Must be a full moon. This is what happens when you get married. Why are they screaming? It's not like they're turning into maggots. Ah! Ah! Hairspray 1988 won the Golden Roach for best costume using the roach motif. Who ate Ricky Lake? Looks more like Ricky Ocean. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, 1988, featured the sexiest transformation into a roach. This scene doesn't start out too sexy, though. All that excess human flesh. Look at the hairy arms. She must be a European cockroach. And she's down for the count. She needs to get in touch with her inner roach. I think it's time for a makeover, honey. Let's start by removing the face and hair with some industrial-strength glue. That's a huge improvement. It makes all the difference in the world.
You can check in, but you can't check out.
That's original. Never heard that one before. She, got her award posthumously. You know, my Uncle Horace got his in the renal gland. I hope I win one someday.
You very well could for your work in Joe's Apartment, MTV's first feature film.
Yeah, why not? Our acting was brilliant. We all worked together as a team.
Well, there was that friction between you and the cat.
Prima donna, private litter box, my egg sack. We had to put that mangy hairball in its place.
I believe we do have a clip.
Ralph, don't panic or nothing. What do you mean? Well, it appears to me that one of our most dreaded natural enemies somehow got into the place. Oh, my God! Joe, wake up! Oh, God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! I'm allergic. Come on, don't let him get me! Oh, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, thank you. Good-looking crowd. Anybody here from New Jersey? What exit? Bada bing. He's dying out there. Some pretty cool cats from there. Sinatra, Bruce. Say, nice set of whiskers, sir. Poor Ralphie! I can't look! It's Cousin Tiny from Texas. Howdy, cousins. Just buzzing through. Let's have ourselves a little rodeo. Remember, kids, we're trained professionals. Please don't attempt this form of feline torture at home. Unless the cat bastard has it coming.
Fellas, I'm afraid that's all we have time for now.
Goodbye, America.
We're gonna leave you with this musical outtake from Joe's Apartment.
It's a melodious ode to a pile of poo. Yaman, a roach meets Rasta reggae jam.
On behalf of Ralph and Rodney Roach, this is Jerry O'Connell saying so long. And don't forget to check out Joe's Apartment at a theater near you starting Friday, July 26th. See you at the movies.
And in your home. And under your sink. What's that smell? What's that smell I smell? It's a smell I know so well. A scent that went, but won't go away. It's the reek I seek, how it makes my knees go weak. Whenever I breathe in that beautiful bouquet. Come on, alley-oop, alley-oop, baby. Here's the poop. Oh, it's puke-inducing.
Find out what's crawling out of Joe's Apartment on an MTV movie special coming up next.
Hello, I'm Robert Vaughn. But enough about me. I'm here to introduce a documentary about a very special motion picture called Joe's Apartment. Now, it's not often that an actor of my stature is offered a role in a movie like Joe's Apartment. Nevertheless, I accepted. Why? Was it the challenge? The irresistible call to go once more into the breach, my friends? Was it the hundreds of dollars laid on the table? Yes. After all, I'm only human. But mostly it was the opportunity to take part in what all of us knew would become the definitive dancing cockroach movie of our time. Now, this is the story of how that movie was made. It is, in a sense, the story of how all movies are made. The trials, the triumphs, the ego problems, the decadence and debauchery.
Welcome to Joe's apartment.
Jerry O'Connell. I play Joe in Joe's apartment. And I'm basically the one who has the roaches all over him.
I'm John Payson, and I wrote and directed Joe's Apartment.
So we're going to roll a styrofoam urinal cake onto you.
Looks like it might hit Jerry right in the groin area. Who is Joe? What is Joe? Joe is basically, he's a slob. He's a slob who moves to New York from Iowa, moves to the big bad city, and really does not know what to expect. Joe is probably the unluckiest person in the world. I would never, ever, ever go to Vegas with Joe.
Joe's Apartment started as a short film which was made for MTV. We've always wanted to make movies at MTV, and I'm flattered and delighted that Joe's is going to be the first project.
I saw the first Joe's when it was on MTV, and thought it was hilarious.
6 studios actually were interested in Joe's Apartment, and we eventually wound up going with Geffen Films.
The roaches to Joe are really his only real friends in the city. They're the only ones who will really stop and talk to him.
Then an ocean trip on a garbage ship with a cockroach I adore. We'll take a taste of the medical waste that washes up on shore.
He moves into this apartment that is filled with roaches, like 99% of all New York apartments. They befriend him, and they're very annoying at times, but deep down, Joe loves him.
I'll forget about every horrible thing you've ever done to me if you just disappear tonight, all right? Just disappear.
Joe, forget about it.
I mean it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Joe. Look at that piece of meat.
I was really not freaked out by the roaches when I first came. A few of our other actors and actresses were a little freaked out by them.
I got a little distracted by the cockroach.
But I had no problems with them.
No problem. Joe's Apartment is a musical. The roaches sing, the roaches dance. It's not just a comedy, there's elements of horror in it. Joe's Apartment is a very simple boy meets girl, boy meets roaches.
You can talk.
Girl meets roaches, boy loses girl, and then roaches feel so bad about it, they decide to get boy and girl back together, and they do. I hope it's to be seen as an affectionate portrait of New York City.
As everyone knows, it is an axiom of show business that it is the actor who must carry the movie. And this movie was a particularly heavy burden. The role of Joe proved difficult to cast.
We cast for months and months looking around for the right Joe.
We've been looking since November, and this is the middle of February.
Joe. I'm Joe. I'm Joe. I'm Joe. I'm Joe. I'm Joe. Joe is called Joe because he's supposed to be every man. He's supposed to be like the average Joe.
The average actor was just not ordinary enough. Some were too talented. Others were too handsome. Most were simply too expensive.
It surprised me how difficult a role it was to bring to life.
Aside from all the physical attributes that I'm looking for Joe, I also need a really bright actor.
we were lucky enough to, in the end, get Jerry O'Connell.
Here I am in the lovely garden, and couldn't be happier to be here.
Megan Ward plays Lily, who is the love of Joe's life.
Hi, I'm Megan, otherwise known as Lily, the perfect flower of New York City.
She and Jerry, I think, have a very good chemistry together.
He'll do anything for a laugh. I mean, the other day we were working with the urinal cakes. He stuck the entire urinal cake in his mouth.
First thing I had to do with roaches was I had to put them in my mouth. I put 2 roaches in my mouth.
He'll put anything in his mouth, really.
Some of the roles, on the other hand, seem to cast themselves.
Hospital, the яблони и груши.
See, as a kid, I never had trips like this.
Поплыли туманы над рекой.
Boy, I really do look stupid.
Выходила на берег Катюша. На высокой берегу крутой.
If anything, don't fall.
Oh my God.
Gotta get it well.
Kimmel, that was beautiful. Just even higher if you can do it.
We've met some of the people who were responsible for making Joe's Apartment the cinematic tour de force it is. But there are others to blame as well. We'll meet them when we return to the making of Joe's Apartment.
And now, an unusual look at life in New York City. Joe is an ordinary guy who's new in town.
Oh!
This is his apartment.
My first place.
It's got plenty of room. It's got its own charm. But he won't be living here alone.
Morning, Joe. Give me a kiss, ass. Baby, I got the love. Baby, I got the power. Come on, girl, and rock my world. And my pocket shower. Towel's got the fun.
Joe's Apartment.
I gotta get out of here.
They are America's dreamers, builders, leaders. They are the future of America's companies and communities. They are students, teachers, machinists, programmers.
But we're more.
We're more.
1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year.
We're the men and women of the U.S. Army Reserve.
We're proud of what we do.
And who we are.
You can join us in the Army Reserve.
As a full-time citizen serving part-time, you can train in one of almost 200 career fields, learn high-tech skills, and earn up to $25,100 toward a college degree while you're still in college. Serve part-time. Feel a pride that's full-time. Can you see yourself? This could be you. Call this number for more information. You'll receive a free brochure in the mail. There's no obligation.
No matter where you are in your life,
The Reserve can help you do better in life.
Call now.
Be all that you can be in the Army Reserve. How about it?
A&W Root Beer. When you want one, you want one. To get the new Spider-Man mug, look for specially marked A&W packages or displays for details.
In this world, there are ordinary combo meals. And then there are extreme combos. Taco Bell introduces $1.99 extreme value combos. 4 new meals like 3 tacos and a drink, each $1 less than some burger combo. So you can buy something you really need, like more pads. $1.99 extreme value combos.
It's sick. It's twisted. It's MTV's first movie. This summer, spend the night at Joe's apartment. Sex, bugs, and rock and roll.
I gotta get out of here.
Joe's Apartment, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 26th at a theater near you.
Hello, I'm Robert Vaughn. Well, maybe you already know that. I'm an actor. But as important as an actor is, we are only one small part of the process of movie making. A myriad of others dwell behind the scenes, each with their own special craft, personality, and pay scale. These are the little people: the caterer, the wig maker, the fluffer, the director. Filmed entirely on location in some of the most exotic and dangerous locations of the Lower East Side of New York, Joe's Apartment presented enormous challenges to the cast, the crew, and the people assigned to keep an eye on the equipment.
For a first feature, there were a lot of challenges that we had to deal with, among them explosions. We had to set this whole building on fire, which is a tenement in the East Village, and that was pretty exciting because we could only have it burning for 45 seconds at any one given time before the fire department rushed in and put out the flames. One particular challenge of Joe's was how to get actors to respond to characters that really aren't there. What we did is we recorded all the Roach voices and we loaded them line by line into a sampling keyboard, which we played back live on the set.
Help! Rodney! Help!
One of the great things about this is we were all trying stuff that no one had ever done before. No one had ever tried to roll a huge urinal cake down the street. No one really knew how to do it, you know. This was a learning process for all of us. This is the biggest effects movie ever produced in New York. We had a lot of things that we used. We used helicopters and birds and animals and animation, lots of different stuff.
But at the end of the day, it always came back to the roaches.
We had about 3,500 roaches for all our shots. And Ray kept them very happy.
Our roach wrangler, Ray Mendez, was very helpful, and he was there all the time. He really he helped me and our other cast members and our crew to become more comfortable with them.
Every day, they get a mixture of apples, bananas, oranges, fresh lettuce, and then they get Nutro's dog food, and they get a cup. And their bedding, all the bedding that you saw in there gets totally cleaned once a week. And they have special water bottles from which they drink that are also changed every day so they have fresh water.
Give the roaches whatever they want. And if there's anything left over, feed it to the actors. It's better than what we usually get.
We want to make sure that at the end of the movie, the animals have been as comfortable as possible.
They're Hollywood roaches. They're clean roaches.
If you look down at the bottom here, you'll notice that the boxes have holes down there for air to go through. And the air is being moved through here. And what that means is that the air comes in from the bottom, goes through, and goes out. So that the roaches are always in nice, fresh air. They're never sitting in any kind of stale air.
We wouldn't want the roaches to feel stifled. Cram the actors in any old dingy trailer. They won't mind. They're actors. They're used to it.
We have one kind of roach which is this giant roach from Trinidad. And we need a stand-in for a scene in the movie. And it has to be bigger than the regular South American roach we're using. So what we've done is we've taken one of these fellows and I made a little paint costume for it so that it looks like the other type. And what happens here is that after we finish with this, I'll hold them so you can see it. After we finish with this, the costume will come right off and peel off, so it should go back to looking like that, so it won't even hurt her.
No roaches were deliberately harmed during the making of Joe's apartment.
We have different kinds of rigs. For instance, there are rigs that'll hold a roach from the back without hurting it. The other kinds of rigs we have will allow us to shoot roaches. For instance, something like these rigs here that you're looking at, the roaches get loaded into something like this, and then when on cue, we'll push them out, and the roaches will come running out of the tube. So we can get anything from 5 roaches to, with the big tube, we can get thousands of roaches to come out. And so when I'm designing these things, I'm thinking about ways of getting the animals to do things that will be as easy and controllable as possible without hurting the animals. So this unit will go in, and then, Dave, you want to plunge? And then this will be loaded with roaches, and then as you move it up, the roaches will come right through the pizza pie.
Come on in, the cheese is flying.
You'll see in the movie roaches flying, and you may wonder how they get to fly, and we do that without hurting them. So you can get the roach to literally go wherever you want.
This is the greasiest, ugliest bug I've ever seen in my life.
What we've done here is there's a shot where the roaches have done a sort of a Gulliver thing, and they've tied him up. And so he can't go anywhere. And so what we've done is we've set this up so that the roaches will be able to be seen scurrying about on the can and moving their antenna without actually being able to get away. And the way we've done that is we've built a little harness that goes around each one of the roaches, and it fits underneath the pronotum, this front part of the roach, right in here, so that it's not visible at all to the camera, so that you can slowly pan through. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to take one off so you can see it, how it looks. And I take this little material here, and it comes off, and then we can release the roach. And here's the roach on the line. Well, this is how I can do it without hurting it.
We have yet to have one roach death on our show, and we're very proud to say that.
That's right. No roaches were harmed in any way during the making of this film. That's a load off my conscience. If only actors received the same consideration. But of course, there is no society for the prevention of cruelty to actors. Something to think about the next time you see an unemployed actor scuttling out of sight when the lights go on.
Well, there's one particular shot in the date, which was a difficult shot to get. I can't say who wound up performing this shot, but let it be said it was a sacrifice that I'm very impressed with.
We'll be back with more of the making of Joe's apartment after these brief documentaries about the making of the products of our sponsors.
On the next Real World.
I love sex. I really enjoy it. But I don't care. There's a line that I gotta draw. You know what I'm saying? Why is all the fish dying? Or kill them all.
I've been concerned about the relationship last thing from day one.
Sure, I got desires, but you think I'm gonna jump everything in Miami Beach?
It's sick. It's twisted. It's MTV's first movie. This summer, spend the night at Joe's apartment. Sex, bugs, and rock and roll.
I gotta get out of here.
Joe's Apartment, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 26th at a theater near you.
My Vive, Hydra Vive by L'Oreal. Hydrovive gives your dry hair moisture without oils.
So my hair is silky and light, never heavy.
Hydrovive means moisture.
Vive means light.
Stridex medicated pads are bigger.
They're all bigger.
Bigger than Oxy pads, bigger than Clearasil pads. Extra big to clean deep down dirt and oil.
Cool.
Nothing without a prescription is stronger than maximum strength Stridex.
Strong.
Supersized Stridex pads, simple pimple control.
Simple.
Here, that's the clean, okay? You gotta get the hips under it, right? Get it, jerk right up to it, give it a good grunt.
People are really getting into the games, because when you play McDonald's when the U.S. wins, you win game, you could win $1 million instantly. Get to McDonald's and get into the games.
Is it your intention to waste away your entire summer at the beach? Cool.
Longer than they've been fishes in the ocean.
Tonight, it's been a year. Hi, we'd like to tell you about a new collection of soft rock hits called
Reflections of Love.
You are my lady. Love, like a road that never ends. 'Cause I'm hopelessly falling in love with you. I just died on your arms tonight.
Reflections of Love features 36 of the best soft rock hits ever.
Hold on to the night. Anything you want, you got it.
2 cassette tapes are only $19.95.
2 CDs, just $26.95.
Here's how to order.
To order, call the number on your screen or send $26.95 for 2 CDs or $19.95 for 2 cassettes. Reflections of Love is not sold in stores.
Hi, I'm Kurt Loder with an MTV News Brief. Pantera frontman Phil Anselmo issued a statement on Wednesday admitting that he overdosed on heroin following a concert in Dallas last Saturday night, one day after Smashing Pumpkins keyboardist Jonathan Melvoin died of a heroin OD. Anselmo, who was treated and released from Baylor Medical Center in Dallas, describes his OD as dying for 4 to 5 minutes. He says, quote, "I'm not a heroin addict, but I was an intravenous drug abuser. The lesson learned here is that every nightmare ever heard about ODing and or heroin is terribly true." Pantera, which didn't miss a date on its current tour with White Zombie, plays Compton Terrace in Chandler, Arizona on Thursday. That's the news for now. Stay tuned for more on this and other stories throughout the day here on MTV.
One of the problems in the making of Joe's apartment was that even the most talented Roaches were unable to learn the complex choreography called for in the musical numbers.
Funky towel got the fun.
Even the old stock Roaches in a Toilet production number that we see year after year at the Academy Awards proved too taxing for this pathetically unrhythmic member of the insect kingdom. But you'd never know it from watching this scene. How was it done? Fortunately, the filmmakers were able to make use of a little-known but innovative new film process known as animation.
We used a mixture of techniques to realize the Roaches. We used live Roaches, we used puppet Roaches, we used stop-motion animated Roaches, and by far the most we used of any technique was computer-generated Roaches.
Morning, Joe. Name's Ralph Roach. This is my associate, Rodney Roach. What's happening, Joe?
Really, the essential thing is to believe that a character is living and breathing and has personality, and a machine can't do that. Really, the difference is the people who are actually doing it. Chris Wedge of Blue Sky, who was the director of animation for the computer-generated Roaches, and he just did a fabulous job.
John Payson's concept, the director's ideas were so funny that he'd give you a concept and you could just roll out a scene without any problem. Just taking a roach out of context and making it talk or making it sing and dance. There were just a billion hilarious things you could do.
Basically, I was just watching the roaches crawl around my apartment one day. And hate my life, hate my apartment, hate everything about it. Well, at least the roaches don't talk. And I'm just like, well, what if they did?
Give me a kiss, asshole.
We're talking about doing 8 or 10 minutes of computer-generated animation, and hopefully you won't be able to tell when you're looking at a computer-generated cockroach or when you're looking at a live one. Obviously, the main difference will be that our cockroaches will be dancing and singing.
I love musical numbers, and it just seemed fun to have, like, you know, the roaches sing and dance. Roaches are one of these things that you can't be indifferent to. They're so repulsive. When you see them doing things like, you know, playing in a country band and doing the do-si-do, you know, there's something really appealing about it.
On the set, they're shooting the back plate, the set and the environment that the roaches are going to appear in.
Blue Sky will rotoscope their roaches right into that scene, and we'll get the roaches dancing around on our actual set.
The process of computer animation involves typically 3 stages. The first is modeling, and that's where in the computer we create the shapes of the objects that we're going to be animating in 3D. And then we go through an animation stage where we describe the motion, we apply motion to those objects. We assign a position for an object in one frame and a different position for the same object in another frame, and then the computer interpolates between the 2 positions. The third stage is called rendering, and that's where we apply material properties to the object, and then we apply a lighting environment to it.
The lighting is what makes the cockroach really seem like it's in the scene. If the lighting was bad, then you'd see a contrast between our computer animated cockroach and the background that it's sitting in.
We shoot a reference, maybe a small white sphere, which gives us a lot of information as to, you know, where the lights were placed and what we need to do to match that. Additionally, we look at the characteristics of the shadows and those sorts of things on the objects in the scene and make sure that we match that as well.
The first thing I do is I look at these spheres here, and I will look for the directions of the key light. Here's a very strong light coming from the side of the sphere. What that does is it illuminates this side of the roaches in exactly the same way that a light placed on that side of the scene with real cockroaches would affect it.
Well, I've been down, and I've been trampled, I've been a whore, but I was lifted by the love of that great big bug.
The fact of the matter is, I was really lucky. I had a terrific crew. I got a great editor. I had a great cast. The animation is really, really terrific.
Yes, my lord, and there ain't nothing real.
John, that tickled.
It's been such a blast. It's been a great time. It's been a party. It's not like work. I gotta come work for MTV more often.
We in the movie trade have always tried to educate as well as to entertain. And if we have, in some small way, contributed to a better understanding of the common cockroach, then that would indeed be a scary commentary on the power of the Hollywood media. Roaches are not cute. They are disgusting, smelly, and a sure indication of bad housekeeping. Be a responsible resident. Call your local exterminator soon and often. And go see the movie. I'm in it. I'm Robert Vaughn.
They're all lined up to get down on Singled Out. Coming up next, keep it here, it's on MTV.
I am the Mighty Beach House Tiki God. You might remember